Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we will see the mathematical formulae in PCM. Okay, so different formulas regarding PCM in order to solve the problems regarding PCM. Okay, if you are first time to my channel, please consider subscribing and encourage me to do more videos like this. So in my two previous videos I have discussed about PCM in detail. Okay, so there I have discussed each and every point. If you have not seen that videos, so I am giving the playlist link in the description, so please see those two videos, then you'll understand clearly the concept of PCM. Then you can now understand the mathematical formula. So here I am not describing anything, I am just giving you the mathematical formula in this video. So if you want description, if you want a clear explanation of PCM, you can view my two previous videos. Okay, right. So the first mathematical formula, so first of all consider an n-bit PCM. So I'm generalizing the concept. Okay, so you can use these formulas anywhere. So for any bit PCM, n-bit PCM, consider an n-bit PCM, that means n-bit encoder. Okay, that means encoder encodes each quantized amplitude into n bits. Okay, so encoder encodes each quantized amplitude into n bits, right? So in this, first is number of quantization levels. So as we have already discussed, number of quantization levels is 2 power n. L, it is represented by L, which is equal to 2 power n. Second point, step size. Step size delta is equal to, so generalized formula is Vmax minus Vmin by L. Okay, so that is Vmax minus Vmin divided by 2 power n. So in the previous example we have taken Vmax as 8 and Vmin as 0 and divided by L is 4. So that is why the step size we have taken it as 2. Okay, so I am relating it to previous videos problem. Okay, right. So that is the formula for step size. Step size is equal to del is equal to Vmax minus Vmin by L. Next, third is quantization error. QE is equal to sampled value minus quantized value. Okay, or sampled amplitude minus quantized amplitude. Next, fourth, maximum value of QE maximum is equal to half into step size. This already I have shown you in my previous video. Okay, so half into step size. And fifth, QE varies from, so range of QE also I have explained you in my previous video. So QE varies from minus del by 2 to plus del by 2. So this is the maximum value and this is the minimum value, and QE varies from minus del by 2 to del by 2. Next, sixth is bit rate, which is represented by RB. So bit rate, it is the rate at which bits are produced by encoder. So encoder, what does it do? So it converts the quantized value into corresponding bits. Okay, so it generates the bits. So the rate at which the bits are produced or generated by encoder per second. Okay, so that is called as bit rate. So that bit rate RB, so its units are bits per second. So per second you are taking, so you are getting bits per second. So RB is equal to n into 1 by ts. So it is n by ts bits per second. Okay, so here n represents number of bits. Okay, n bit PCM, n represents n bit PCM or encoder number, n bit encoder. Okay, so 1 by ts is the sampling frequency. Okay, so 1 by ts, fs is equal to 1 by ts, which is equal to sampling frequency. Okay, so this is the formula for bit rate. Okay, because because the encoder encodes based on the sampling frequency only. If sampling frequency is more, then bit rate is also more. Okay, it produces fastly. So more number of bits are produced per second if your sampling frequency is going to be more. Okay, so it purely depends on the sampled value, the mean sampling frequency value. Next is 7th is bit duration or bit interval. Bit duration or bit interval. So bit duration or bit interval means like this. So this bit duration, the duration of each bit. So we have zeros and ones at the output of encoder. So duration of each bit is called as bit duration or bit interval. So it is TB, which is equal to 1 by RB, which is TS by N. Okay, so all these are very important formulas, you have to remember them, right? Next, last point here is bandwidth. Bandwidth of PCM. Bandwidth of PCM is, bandwidth is equal to RB is equal to 1 by TB. Okay, so bandwidth of PCM. So bandwidth means the duration of each time interval. So duration of each bit, that is the frequency of each bit. So what is the time period here? It is TB. So when time period is TB, then frequency will be 1 by TB. Okay, so that is called as bandwidth of PCM. Bandwidth of PCM means the time required or the frequency required for each and every bit. Okay, so that is bandwidth. So bandwidth is equal to RB, which is equal to 1 by TB hertz. Okay, so just remember these formulas. So consider an n bit PCM. So number of quantization levels is 2 power n, and step size is Vmax minus Vmin by 2 power n. QE is sampled value minus quantized value. QE max is half into step size, and QE varies from minus del by 2 to del by 2, and bit rate is n by ts, bit duration is ts by n, and bandwidth is equal to bit rate only. Okay, so if you remember all these formulas, you can solve any problem regarding PCM. Okay.